We started to bring te reo Māori into our business at Fush in about 2017. To be honest, it was a really scary and nerve-wracking thing to begin with. The reason behind the idea is tied back to my tamariki. As I mentioned earlier, it took about 3 years before my eldest daughter started to respond to me in te reo Māori. But as it turns out, that was really just the first hurdle that we had to overcome. In her eyes, inside the four walls of our whare, it was a safe space, and it was totally normal and acceptable to speak Māori. But out in the big wide world, nobody was speaking Māori. So we started to make changes in the only other place outside of our home where I knew we had major influence, our business. First, I had to own the fact that I was asking my tamariki to break new ground in our whānau by speaking te reo Māori outside of the home. And yet, I wasn't even courageous enough to do it in our business. So this began a new chapter in our reo journey at Fush. We started by introducing table talkers, encouraging people to order their kai in te reo Māori. We translated our menu so that we had a Māori menu on one side and an English menu on the other side. After a short while, we began to see a pattern around the sorts of questions that guests would ask us, and so we decided to put on a free class. We decided to do it in our restaurant on a Monday night, and we opened it up to anyone who wanted to learn the basics of te reo Māori. It was one of those moments that I look back on in disbelief. I didn't know how hungry the community was for te reo Māori. I went from being terrified to talk about our business and te reo Māori in the same sentence, and now that was the very thing that was putting us on the map. After those lessons, the media didn't stop calling, and these classes became the thing that Fush was most known for. These days, one of the things that I try to tell other businesses to do is to embrace te reo Māori and use it as a point of difference. People talk about the tides of te reo Māori having turned in the last few years. And that is true. But it's also been on the back of 50 years of hard work. One of the reasons I believe te reo Māori is exploding right now, on the radio, online, on billboards, on TV, in businesses all across the country, is because those who have come through the kohanga and kura kaupapa Māori system are now entering their late 30s and early 40s and are in positions of influence. They own their own businesses or they run companies. They're in powerful positions across many different industries, in the private sector and in government. And if you think that te reo Māori has become popular lately, I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. Because there is a whole nother generation coming through who are way better than me. So businesses have a choice to make. You can choose to ride this wave with me, or you can ignore it. It's up to you. But the wave is inevitable, and it's here. So I would strongly encourage you to embrace te reo Māori as part of your business. See it as an opportunity to grow, to inspire your staff and your community, and to become a great company of Aotearoa. It has been the best thing that we've ever done at Fush, not only from a personal standpoint, but from a professional standpoint as well. So here are my tips for business owners who want to normalise te reo Māori in their companies. Number 1, you can start by dropping Māori words every day into your English sentences. Words like kia ora, whānau, hui, and mahi. Number 2, have a look around and think about what opportunities you have to use more reo in your business, and ask yourself, what can we do as a business to lift the status of te reo Māori? Number 3 is actively look for opportunities to protect te reo Māori and create opportunities for your people to learn it and use it every day. Why is that even important? Because language is a taonga, it's precious, and it's guaranteed protection under Article 2 of Te Tiriti o Waitangi. So in order for you to become a great tiriti partner, you must be able to demonstrate that you are doing what you can to actively protect the native language of Aotearoa. That could look like answering the phone in Māori, or celebrating Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, Māori Language Week, or Mahuru Māori, which I hope one day will become Māori Language Month, or having bilingual signage throughout your business. It could look like running classes for your people, or buying this resource and making it available as part of your staff, professional development and onboarding program. Look, ultimately it's up to you, but I would be more than happy to work with you and your business to help get you there.